There's a Pharah. There's a Mercy. We have a Mei. And a Genji. A Brig. And a Reinhardt. There's only one thing I can do in this game, right? There's only one thing we can do.
The stadium, welcome to the armory. What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
So yeah, we've got to be the anti-air. Because if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? We've got to rely on Genji being really mobile, Rein flying around, Mei hitting some crazy shots, Brig, what, whip shot range? No, it's on me. So guys, welcome to the video. We are going to be hard targeting Pharah Mercy. Enemy team also has a DPS Kiriko, which actually in this case might work in our favor. So we pick Chain Grasp. Straight over to Exo Springs Gadget. If you haven't seen this before, stick around. I think you'll enjoy it. Especially in the later rounds, there's a real cool moment where it's almost like a scene out of the movie Avatar. Where, you know, they say, oh, he never looks up. You know, when they're talking about the flying thing. Because, you know, the predators are high. You get what I mean. There's one of those moments, like, later on in the game. So yeah, the early rounds were a bit tricky. Also, I think there was some problems with my build in sort of round 2, 3 that in retrospect I may have changed. Or I may change, sorry. There you go, there's Exo Springs. So simply put, we're going to hold crouch, charge up the jump, then you can stand for a split second and then you can just fade and jump. And you'll fly up in the air. It is a little bit tricky to do in combat as we try and dodge the Zaya's really annoying AoE on right click thing. And by the way, this is a Pharah player. An actual good Pharah player. Not just somebody playing Pharah, this is a Pharah player. Or at least I've seen them. I'm doubting myself now. Is that a streamer name? Or is it that? I don't know. But I recognize this name and they're always on Pharah. See, we messed up the jump there. We didn't get enough height. So we try and chain grasp up top, but nobody peeked. So now we're just going to right click the Zaya. She bubbles. Now we're trying to heal the Genji up. So back we go again. So far, disastrous start. Quick heal for the Brig. There we go. We jump up in the air, but there's no one there. And we try to heal instead of actually doing anything else. Mercy very, very low. Waiting for her to cross because we could have finished her off, but the soldier was there tracking us. So things are not going well so far, but they do get better. I promise you. Pharah is getting rich here. So yeah, the DPS Kiriko might work in our favor because if Mercy's always with the Pharah and the Kiriko's always DPSing, who's going to heal the rest of their team? So that's kind of where it might actually help us. But we'll see. So our team manages to cap. We've got 71%. We try and rhythmic dodge the Kiriko. Now I'm holding crouch, ready to charge a jump to go forward, but because we hit a rocket, we actually just use the Exo Springs to go backwards. Or we can shoot her through the tree here. Does get taken down. Didn't actually get killed, but everyone on our team's low with that area as well. The flat bounced orb. There we go. Soldier gets taken down. Kiriko. Haven't heard the TP. They're still here. Suzu, got to watch out for those shots. They still will hurt. Manages to escape though. So this time we charged up the jump. Mercy flew up there. We're trying to get some damage out onto them as well. We have Coalescence. We actually get booted off of the high ground though, which isn't the end of the world. There's a Mega next to us as well. Got to watch out for the grabs. So we're kind of just trying to bait a little bit. Oh no, the AoE thing. We've got 6 health. Oh, we were going to retreat, but our team got stuck in a grab here. Not much damage. I think the Mei ult actually froze a bunch of players. I mean, we saw it freeze a bunch of players, but I mean, our team didn't all die to the grab. As we jump up behind them now, trying to get Chain Grasp onto the Pharah Mercy. Now, I don't mind if they fight me and kill me over this position, because we forced them all the way back to spawn. And look, there's only 5% remaining. If we hadn't have been there, their players would have moved forward. Maybe they would have been able to get a touch on the point. So we actually win that round. But enemy Pharah gets 14k cash, which is, yeah, kind of crazy actually. That's going to be problematic, especially when we've got to rely quite a lot on me for anti-air. And especially on a map like this, big open map, high skybox, this is going to be kind of a problem. But I mean, we're keeping the gadget. The gadget we're keeping. So here's where I think I make a mistake with the build. So, I mean, this isn't a mistake like getting Stratosphere. Like, we can definitely get that. Now, I'm thinking Shield Buster. Even though I take Aftermarket Firing Pin, that was just a price check. Because I wanted to see if I could get that and what else I could get. And it wasn't a good number. So I can sell one of the 1Ks and get another one. And I'm deciding on these items to pick. And I go Shield Buster because quite a lot of Pharahs I find are taking like Vitality, or they're getting some armor. Same with Mercies, will often take a bit of armor. So Shield Buster would be really good. And then I look and yeah, they only have Armored Vest. Mercy's got actually Mercy's got nothing. So the players in the sky, I'm going to get that attack speed boost for 25 armor. And then I just get 5% weapon power with no extra survivability. So that's kind of a problem. As we jump up, it's a kind of a crazy jump. We've got to try and retreat. We haven't really got the damage to just burst them down in one volley mid-air, but we can put some pressure on them. Now we're a bit scared of the boot, but we're kind of going for it anyway. Fade through. We waited for the Pharah to fire the rocket before we did the fade. Like the time he attacked. But we get hit by the Kiriko there, and that's really bad. So we follow our heal orb. We've got Chain Grasp. We're doing a lot of damage. Mercy getting really, really weak. We don't manage to take her down though. So far, this is kind of disastrous. There may be distraction value, which you've got to account for, but we're not proving to be that effective with the gadget. We probably would have had more general value sitting behind our team. And just popping some heals and Chain Grasp. We, yeah, tracked the Kiriko there. I can't remember exactly how I saw them, but I remember in the game I either saw or heard like where they were moving. I was just trying to think for a second, like, did I see her through the window? I can't remember what happened, but yeah, either way, we knew they were going there, so we just waited to track them. We tried to use the gadget there, but messed it up. Oh, we get taken down following our heal. In comes the Pharah as well. I mean, this is proving problematic. As expected, I mean, if you've got Rein, Genji, Mei, and you're against Pharah Mercy, just the Pharah, it's okay. The Genji can have a bit of fun with that. Kind of becomes a bit of a skill matchup. But when it's Pharah Mercy, we jump in the middle of the team as well. We've got Coalescence, we take down the Pharah, but it looks like it's going to cost us our life. Ryan gets a pin over onto the Xayah. We've got to watch out for the Mercy res. See if she actually gets in. I mean, if it's a duo, she'll be looking for it, right? Ryan gets taken down. It's neck and neck right now. That should have been a heal orb. I fired a damage. I'm not saying like, oh, I made a mistake. I chose to fire a damage orb, but it should have been a heal orb because the chance of getting value against enemy players there is slim, but the chance of getting value from a heal orb there is almost a certainty. But, you know, we're greedy. Good shatter from the Ryan. Doesn't manage to actually get the kill there, but he's still chasing. Genji gets killed. So our team's in the lead. Brigger on the payload duty here. So where to go now? I want to try and get this flank over here. There's players there. I fade forward because I wanted to use the end of Chain Grasp. No one's acknowledging me, which is interesting, but they are pushing forward. Mercy gets a little bit low. So I'm going to stay here and wait for them to come back because they're going to come back for the payload at some point. And if I bounce this orb, there we go. I accidentally used the gadget because I was crouched and then I jumped. Tried to get here. We weren't quite in range, but it was just in case they walked through the door. Now Soldier's seeing us. We're going to fade jump up top. Pray the Pharah does not see us immediately because we're kind of low health. We can now get a bit of damage out onto them with the Mercy though, pocketing. We've got a lot of players up there. Good positioning from the Pharah where we can't attack them, but the Mei is still on them. They both get taken down. We just want to make sure that we try and block this res. Mercy's getting tracked a lot here. We go out through the doorway to see if we can track, but we find Kiriko. Mercy's now gone up top. Quick heal over time onto the Rhine before we pop a damage orb with Chain Grasp again. Kiriko gets taken down. We've got a fade, so we're okay, but we didn't need to use it. Mercy going for the res, but opts against it as soon as they see us, so we've just got to somehow get this. Did try actually for the res. Use our Coalescence. Yeah, that's going to help with both healing and taking down the Pharah. It's looking good for our team. Don't think anyone's going to get there, so we push forward. Hopefully we can get a couple more pennies, and by the looks of it we did. Just from those ticks on the damage orb. And yeah, that round, I mean, we get the win again. It's a bit of a struggle. We got 4 deaths on there, 9 eliminations. It's actually quite low, but it felt bad at the start.
Coming up, put those hands together. It's time for push.
Right, this map, fun things happen.
Teams are gearing up. Every choice is crucial.
So I'm deciding, should I get Precarious Potency? That would help with advanced antibiotics, because I'd give my team a little heal over time, and then that's going to be active for 5 seconds. It helps with a few things. Also, it helps keep my team alive. And then I'm thinking, well, actually, if I'm just AoE DPS over onto the flyers, maybe when I land, I'm going to need that movement speed and that lifesteal, because the jumps have often led to me being in the middle of the enemy team. So we get Aerial Distressor, and I'm still convinced that enemy Pharah is going to buy armor, because they usually do, but when you think about it, we don't have any rapid fire heroes. There's no reason for the Pharah to buy armor. I'm just convinced that they're going to go, Moira keeps targeting me. All I need is vitality, and then I'm fine. So we get Techno Leech as well. It gives us a little bit of health. We still have Shield Buster. Still have the gadget. It's a bit of an awkward map to fly, but there are opportunities, as you will see. And look, they just don't have much that Shield Buster's getting value. There's so many other items that I could pick in its place. I could get Emergency Chip and get basically the same weapon power, but also some survivability. Genji takes a couple of huge hits. Farah's got a little angle. So we're priming our gadget, but we're also like crouch walking here. Mercy was there. We jump a little bit too high, and now we're just flat down with no fade in amongst their whole team. But look, if they keep chasing us, then what's going to happen to their tank? So we've got 3 players around near us. We are just about fade and escape. The tank does go down. Kiriko's going to have to retreat, but the soldier's low as well, so we fade forward, but Kiriko gets a bit of healing on them as well. Going to flat bounce a heal orb, but yeah, DPS Kiriko comes around the corner and just nukes us. So enemy team making progress on the bot. Ryan keeping the shield up, Pharah ups to retreat. I guess a bit scared of a Genji dash maybe, and just wanting to get those long range rockets off. Looking to see if I'm going to heal orb. Like bounce one there. Oh, Genji's been targeted by Xayah. We're trying to keep the Genji alive. There's still a heal over time, but we've run out of resources. That's rare. So now, little drop down. Now we've got Aerial Distressor, but we can never find the airborne targets. Whenever we jump up, we're always, we seem to find the Kiriko or the soldier. Nice, that ult's going to be big. In fact, 2 ults. We've used Rally and we used, another one. Oh, jumping up now above the Pharah. Coalescent, she's trying to get over the roof, but I don't think she can get over there. So instead, she's just kind of stuck. Mercy's now just standing behind that wall there. Should be okay against the soldier. Heal orb just in case. Should be able to survive the rocket. Not with the Xayah support though. Because even if we do kind of survive, they're just probably going to get bubbled, right? So May's pushing the Xayah. The soldier's weak though. Xayah distracted, probably keeping the bubbles. Oh, we're all stuck in the grab right now. I was priming the gadget so that I could just jump up high and escape through the damage. I could have faded, but it was like, no, I can still get a bit of healing off, and then I can rapidly escape, but we didn't fade in time. Still getting used to using the gadget to its fullest potential. I actually think it's a really bad gadget for most heroes though, but for Moira, yeah, it's interesting. It's a shame though it fires you really quick into the skybox, because you lose a lot of the horizontal momentum. You just kind of fall straight down when you hit the skybox. Farah's targeting us. We're going to get over onto the little... nearly at the bus. Oh. Mercy tracking him, but Xayah... Oh, if she had to continue firing there, I think we would have just been killed. Never mind. Kiriko's there as well. Going into overtime. Briggs getting low, but the rally's good. I use Coalescence for movement speed. Somebody just about got a touch there. Coalescence is long ult. We can still get some healing out. Just about saving players. Zai gets taken down. Still got Pharah Mercy to deal with. There's a soldier on the high ground as well. Well, we were looking to jump up top, but instead we see the soldiers dropping off. Pharah's up the top, priming the gadget. We can go chase. Up onto the roof. Pharah doesn't even know where we are. Up onto the other roof, thanks to the Pharah. I don't think she knew where we were, and they won't even get the luxury of seeing the kill cam here. But still, it's going all popping off right now. Soldier gets taken down. There's a Xayah there as well. We're taking a bit of damage. Xayah's focusing us. We fade behind, fire a heal orb forward over onto the Rhine, but also ourselves. Xayah gets taken down. We've still got some distance to go yet. Mercy looked like she was going for a res, and now there's a Pharah again. We can surely pop the gadget, jump up. Oh, if we didn't kill them that quickly, we would have been able to punch her like mid-flight. But our team take the lead, and we win another round.
The score is 3-0.
It's kind of wild because it feels like we're losing the game, but we're getting the rounds here. Genji's doing a good job.
Next up, get ready for chaos in Clash.
Right, Throne of Anubis. Now, here's one where my immediate thought was sell gadget, because it's like the indoor section, you're really not going to use it, right? And then I'm like, well, there's the outdoor section still, and we can use it to jump up to the high ground more consistently. There are fade jumps to get up there. So I'm like, okay, we've got a load of money, so we're going to sell the anti-air green stratosphere something, right? Stratosphere beacon? Can't remember what it's called exactly. So we've got 4.2k. Wrist wraps gives us an extra 10% attack speed, a little bit extra with our orbs as well, and our coalescence, of course. Still rocking the shield buster. I'm convinced at some point they're going to buy some armor. Advanced antibiotics. So yeah, I mean, I think we could have probably picked some different items. So yeah, we would have been able to put out more damage. But at the end of the day, I just want to be able to put pressure on them. When you're attacking a Pharah, and or should I say, you're attacking the Pharah, the Mercy stops damage amping the Pharah to heal. So the more that you can attack the Pharah, even if you're not getting the kills, you're healing your team by proxy by putting damage out onto the Pharah. Because it just means you're kind of trading one for one with the Mercy. Like, you're occupied, they're occupied, and there's no damage amping for the Pharah. So we see the Pharah going up for the jump. We jump, but Ryan's got it covered with an aerial pin. Mercy gets low. We can't finish her off though, unfortunately, because of the Mei rule. But I mean, that Mei will probably helps us more than anything else. And our team dominating here. Mercy gets low. We take her down as well. I've primed the gadget. Pharah's there. Jump up above the Pharah. A little bit of damage. Chain grasp off the soldier, maybe. Just about. I think it might have been the last like fraction of a second to take down the Pharah. Now they do have a Mercy, so they'll probably res it, but we're going to get the forward spawn. So I'm okay with that, as long as my team survive, which it looks like they're just about doing. Oh, we're looking for the gadget up onto the high ground, attack the Pharah again, but Kiriko's on us, so we probably have to drop off the high ground here. Those Suzu's being very annoying. I was looking for a heal with that fade, but as soon as we saw the ice block, it was like, okay, we transition that into a damage orb instead. We've got coalescence, can't heal that Ryan. I'm not going to waste that time there. We should be able to get some kills here. Maybe anyway. Pharah's very low. We're going to jump up high though. We hit the skybox. It's one of those rare situations where I'm like, I wish the skybox was higher, but as a Moira player, I wish that every skybox was really low, so it's just in this instance. Try and get the healing over onto the Rhine. We want to keep rotating to see if we can get some damage out as well. Rhine charges on out of there. Pharah with a little gadget jump, not the same traditional fade. Everyone's so low, chain grasp comes in. Genji's also cleaning up. And this looks like it's going to be a 4-0. So waiting for the gadget, and then we'll be able to go up onto the archway. We jump up there, damage the Mercy, who yeah, takes quite a few hits. Pharah gets a nice direct on us. We're actually lucky that she decided to use the concussion blast rather than just fire another rocket. As Kiriko gets taken down, I think we use the Suzu's there. Let's see who we can get here. We jump up high, Soldier gets taken down. Mercy's flying around trying to keep the Zarya alive. It's not enough. Pharah coming in for one last hurrah. But yeah. Moira anti-air. I mean, I think we did our part. Look, 19k damage. We still had a fair amount of healing. I think we put pressure on the Pharah, which is the main thing. But we certainly needed our team to perform, and they definitely did. So, GG's, guys. Make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And I may have a couple of Ashe games coming up soon. I've been having some fun with that, including one really stupid build. Yeah, guys, right. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.